Edmonton Oilers take part in the league's Hockey Fights Cancer initiative in an effort to raise funds and awareness to support local charities and those across oil country who are fighting a battle with cancer. The lavender color on display throughout the building is a symbol that unites players, coaches, club staff, and fans who tonight are holding I Fight For cards in honor of loved ones who have fought their own battle with cancer. Tonight we have two special guests with us from the Kids with Cancer Society who have endured their own fight. 13-year-old Olivia was diagnosed with a brain tumor at the age of 8. Through a number of surgeries as well as several proton and chemotherapy treatments, we're happy to announce Olivia is now living a happy and healthy life. 12-year-old Everett is a massive Oilers fan who has been through many major surgeries and treatments since the age of 4 to remove 2 separate brain tumors. Through all the tests and hospital stays, Everett has remained brave and strong, taking everything in stride. Oil Country, please join us in welcoming to the ice cancer fighters Olivia Matt and Everett Messinas. Olivia and Everett are being accompanied on the ice tonight by their parents Vicky and Kyla. We now ask that Rangers captain Jacob Trouba, along with the captain of your Oilers, Connor McDavid, join our guests at center ice for tonight's ceremonial puck drop. The scarves being donned by tonight's guests are available for purchase on the concourse and are in support of the Alberta Cancer Foundation, Ben Stelter Foundation, Kids with Cancer Society, and the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation. And now fans viewing at home from coast to coast to coast. In Hockey Night Canada and here at Rogers Place, we ask you to please remain standing, remove your hats, and join the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, in the performance of the American and Canadian national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for
hockey within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, it's Connor McDavid with Kasperi Kapanen and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. At goal, it's Stuart Skinner. For the Rangers, Mika Zibanejad with Chris Kreider and Riley Smith up front on defense. Ryan Lindgren and Jacob Trouba. In goal, it's Jonathan Quick. Referees, Graham Skilleter and Cody Beach. Travis Toomey and Jonathan Deschamps. They're on the lines as we get set to go here from Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton. Great to have you on board wherever you are along the Oilers radio network. We drop the puck. We're underway as Lindgren at center will get the puck just to the Edmonton blue line. McDavid will push it back out to center ice. Lindgren will fire it right back in. Ekholm on the end boards, up the left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to McDavid, to Nugent-Hopkins to center ice. To McDavid. He'll come in over the line to Nugent-Hopkins. Forced over to the right wing. It's chopped off his stick, and Kapanen keeps it alive. Puts it on net and off the stick of Quick. And the puck cleared up to Kreider. He'll get to center ice and dump it in. Skinner out of his net and stopping it. 21 saves in that 5-3 loss versus Minnesota on Thursday for Stuart Skinner. Leaves the puck to Leon Draisaitl, tied for second in goals in the NHL with 15. He'll get up to center ice, put it off the boards and in. Fox goes to the end boards for the Rangers, up to Lafreniere in the right wing corner. Forced back by Podkolzin, all the way around to Trocheck. And it comes out to center ice. Panarin, throw it across to Fox, now on the left side of Trocheck. They'll give it to Panarin on the left wing. In behind the net for Trocheck, skipped off his stick. Lafreniere will take it over to the left wing corner. We're minute 15 gone here, scoreless first. The Oilers take on the New York Rangers. The puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. Trocheck to the high slot. It gets to the line. Miller will keep it in. Works over to the right. Off the corner boards. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Lafreniere will get it free only for a moment. Puck goes to Draisaitl. Right wing to Podkolzin. It goes off his stick. It does come out. Fox has control for New York. Now it gets to Draisaitl. He'll bring it in on the right. Cut across the line. Down the left side. And the return pass to Draisaitl
on the net, fellas.
from Janmark didn't connect.
Leon's at the end of the shift trying to get off. And Janmark had a chance to try a short side attempt and test Jonathan Quick.
Stetcher will shoot it in. Come around to the point. Emberson will get run into by Brodzinski. He'll be able to jam it off the right wing boards and down the ice. It's icing against the Rangers. 2 minutes, 8 seconds gone here in the scoreless first. And Jonathan Quick with a shutout string of 128 minutes and 5 seconds coming into this one.
Plus 9.3 goals saved above that. All you need to know is the Rangers, this is how good their goaltending's been. They got the number 1 save percentage in the league.
Yeah.
They're only the 5th best defensive team in the league. That means that they're giving up chances. But their goalies are terrific. Both of them.
Stetcher on the point, tries to shoot it, gets partially blocked, goes over to the right side, off the stick of Henrique. It does come out. Brodzinski in over the line to Cooley to the left corner, peeled off his stick nicely by Emberson. He'll get the puck to Henrique. He'll skate out. Come into the Ranger zone for Janmark on the right wing. To the right wing corners. Pass that goes off of Schneider. Goes to the right wing side. Jeff Skinner put it just off of the netminder Quick. It goes into the left wing corner. The scoreless here in the first. The Oilers host the Rangers. Janmark on the end boards. Braden Schneider right on him. Now to Jeff Skinner to the side of the net. And it's swatted away by the stick of Quick. Schneider up the middle to Cooley. He's able to get it out. It's right in front of the Ranger bench. Goes back into the New York zone. Mancini take it in front of his net. Victor Mancini, just up from Hartford of the American Hockey League. To Edstrom, he gets checked. Perry can get the puck on the left wing to Kajula. Into the Ranger end to the left wing corner. It's knocked away by Trouba. Comes out. And Nurse back into the lineup for Edmonton. He'll play it in behind the Edmonton goal. Goes over to Kulak on the right wing into the right wing corner. BC right on him. Edstrom is in there as well. But it's Kulak up to the point, kept in. Trouba will rip a shot wide of the Edmonton goal. On the right wing, Perry back into the corner to Kulak. Kulak will wait in behind the Edmonton net. Skating through, McDavid picks it up. Wheels through the middle, now in over the New York line, goes to the left wing corner, back to the Boyd. Ekholm shot, that was just tipped wide. Went off the stick of Nugent-Hopkins. Rimmed by Fox up the right wing to Smith. Got checked. Puck goes to McDavid, brings it in, left side, just off the skate of Kapanen. Puck into the right wing corner. Fox has it for New York. He'll get it out. Bouchard to McDavid. Into Rangers territory. It goes to the right wing corner. Keandre Miller up the left side to Kreider. He's able to get it out. 4 minutes, 20 seconds gone here. Scoreless first period. Ekholm with it just inside the Edmonton blue line. Over to Bouchard. Back to Matthias Ekholm. Up the left wing. Puck brought in through the middle to Draisaitl. Went on net. The save made by Quick. Puck back to the point. Ekholm or Nurse keeps it in cross corner. Goes over to the right side. Stetcher across to Nurse. Goes off his stick. Lafreniere can't get it out. Nurse kept it in. Put it towards the net. That went off a leg just wide. As he flipped it towards the goal, but it changed direction. Puck along the right wing inside the New York zone. Panarin through the middle. Across to Lindgren. We'll dump it in on the backhand. Skinner out to play it. Rims on the left for Podkolzin. Go right across to Stetcher. He'll look through the middle, find Draisaitl. He'll come in, forced over to the left wing. Gets up top of the circle, across the line. To Emberson, his shot, pad save made by Quick, and the puck into the slot. Lafreniere for Cooley, and he'll weave his way out. Lift the puck into the Oilers zone. Or make that Kulak stops in behind the net. And up the right wing for Emberson. Back to Kulak. Over center ice, shoots it in. Quick's unable to stop it behind the goal. Kajula gets it in the right wing corner. To the point, to Emberson. Over to the left point, there's nobody there for Edmonton. So Kakko can bring it out, but Kajula catches up to him and runs him right into the side of the Oiler bench there and knocks him down. Good hit by Kajula. Harry will flip it into the Rangers zone. Fox to Miller. On the left wing, Edstrom will get it out. The puck to center ice. Now it's brought in by Fox. Dish it across on the right side. Vesey with his shot. And that one goes off of Skinner from a sharp angle. Puck comes free to Carrick, the former Edmonton Oiler. Brings it up top of the circle. Sam Carrick swung it around to the left side. Ekholm will take it in behind the Edmonton net. Go over to the left wing. Get it out through the middle. Hit Derek Ryan at center ice. He's able to dump it in. Miller out from behind his goal. Bring it up for the Rangers. His pass at center ice. That goes just beyond Smith. And it's offside at the Edmonton blue line. We're going to take a break. 6 minutes, 46 seconds gone here in a scoreless first. The Oilers hosting the Rangers from Rogers Place. It's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Rangers scoreless. Tonight's Oilers Hockey Fights Cancer Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers is in support of Movember, a leading charity changing the face of men's health focused on cancer and suicide prevention. You can help support this great cause by getting your 50-50 tickets at edmontonoilers.com/50-50. Total jackpot over $1.1 million right now. At center ice, Nugent Hopkins will lift the puck high into the air, goes to the right wing corner of the Rangers zone. Zibanejad coming to the right wing to Smith. He went to pass it. It hit Kapanen. Goes off the mesh. We get a whistle. 7 minutes gone here in a scoreless.
Penalty kill. Well, they've got great goaltending, but 29th in the league in shots against. They've been outshot on average 1.6 shots per game. That said, they are 12th in the league in expected goals for. I wonder if some of that has to do with score effects when they're giving up the shots. But Edmonton's had a good start, but not a lot of grade A opportunities.
Puck goes to Ekholm. Will fire it off the pad a Quick, and it goes wide. Up the left wing, Kreider got it out through the middle to Zibanejad into the Oilers zone. A wrist shot goes off of Ekholm in behind the net. Zibanejad around the right wing to the blue line for Trouba. Couldn't get a shot through. Ekholm will get it out, and he will find McDavid. Nugent Hopkins with him in over the line to Nugent Hopkins. On the pass, hopped over his stick, goes to the left corner. Nugent Hopkins out to Ekholm. Blasts it on net, and the save made by Quick. Ekholm in the right wing corner. Along the boards, Trouba trying to get it loose. It will go to Connor McDavid. Hacked away from him. Zibanejad will get it out. Finds Panarin at center ice. Over the center ice line, he'll shoot it in. About 8 minutes gone here in a scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Rangers. Draisaitl inside his own end has to poke it back to Nurse. Nurse will go in behind the net. Nurse up the left wing to Podkolzin, now to Draisaitl. In over the line across to Brown. In front of the net, just missed Podkolzin for the tap in, and the puck gets to the left wing corner. Fox on the boards. It's being pressured on the play by Connor Brown. Now it goes to Podkolzin to Draisaitl. He hammers that one. It goes off of Jonathan Quick. That was a great stop. Kulak with his shot blocker saved by Quick. Another shot kicked out by Quick with the left pad. And up the right wing, Lafreniere will get it out.
I'm going to tell you, Cam, he's on it because he's stopping everything. If he sees it, he stopped it. And right now, when he's not seeing it, he's stopping it.
His last game was Sunday. That was the 2-0 win in Seattle. He made 24 saves, did Jonathan Quick, as Emberson gets to center ice and shoots it in. Rims on the right. Radzinski can't get it out. Goes in behind the New York net. Schneider on the left side. Off the boards. It hits Emberson. Goes back towards Quick. And Mancini off the left wing will find Cooley at center ice. Cross on the right for Kako. He'll shoot it in. Skinner got it to the corner. Over to Stetcher. Now up the left wing for Henrique. Went to saucer it out. Brodzinski picked it out of the air. It goes into the Oiler bench. 9 minutes, 18 seconds gone here. Scoreless first period. Shots are 9-1 for Edmonton. Haven't been able to solve Jonathan Quick yet.
No question. But man, oh man, I mean, he's just... they've had... I said they had any good looks. Well, they've had 3 right afterwards. And frankly, like Connor Brown made the right play, passed down low in a 3-way passing play, and somehow Podkolzin couldn't get a stick on it. He had to tap it into Zoe. Quick would have stopped that.
Off the draw, puck goes right to Skinner. Leave it in behind the net. Ekholm up the left wing for Nugent Hopkins. Comes out through the middle. In over the line to Kapanen. Down the right wing. Nugent Hopkins a shot. And then stopped by Quick. He just about snuck it in on the short side. Quick was able to cover it up.
Kind of surprised him there, I think.
I think he did. Didn't think that was going to come towards the net. But it did. When you think about the veteran netminders in the last 2 games, Marc-Andre Fleury here a couple nights ago, and
those
Jonathan
guys
Quick tonight.
They've done a lot of winning, and they're both going.
They've done a lot
they're
of winning.
both going into the Hall of Fame when they're done.
Got that right. Jonathan Quick in his 18th NHL season. The puck goes in behind the Ranger goal up the right wing. Vesey will get it out. It's high in the air. It goes just inside the Edmonton blue line. Nurse to the right for Stetcher around the right wing boards. Lindgren had kept it in. Puck gets to the middle. Carrick will go up to the blue line. Give it to Lindgren on the left wing point. Over to Trouba. Snapshot saved by Skinner. The rebound kicked out. Comes back to Trouba. His shot saved by Skinner. And the puck into the high slot. And it's brought out by Perry. Now over to Kajula at center ice. Into the Rangers zone to Ryan. Right wing corner from the angle. And the save made by Quick. Goes to the right wing boards and cleared by Carrick. Stetcher at his own blue line. Over to Nurse. Nurse will take it in front of the Oiler goal. Now up the left wing. Center ice, able to shoot it in. It goes to the right wing corner. Connor Brown will get to it first. Give it to Draisaitl. Back to the right wing point for Emberson. To Draisaitl. Off his stick for Podkolzin. Over to Brown in the left wing corner. Cycles the puck to Podkolzin. Now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl top of the circle. It gets to the blue line. That's kept in. Snap towards the net. Doesn't get through. Now Podkolzin will wheel in behind the goal. Off the right wing boards to Kulak. He'll shoot it towards the net. Stick save made by Quick. He'll cover it. We'll take a break. 9:03 to go. Here's scoreless first period. The Oilers host the Rangers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oil Country, the ultimate Oilers watch party happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2025-26 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day live flight night for your chance to win.
9:03 to go in this first period. Face off the Ranger zone to the left of Jonathan Quick, who has been called upon plenty. 12 Oiler shots so far.
Rangers have had one offensive flurry. They got 3 shots on goal. The Oilers have had some surges. They've had 2 A-grade scoring opportunities in this game. Been around it, but Quick's been on it.
Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Brown out there with Kulak and Nurse. Good to see Nurse back in the Oiler lineup after being out for the last 3 games. After that hellacious hit in Toronto. Puck goes in behind the net, and it's Fox to the right. It's Draisaitl out to Podkolzin, and his one-timer misses the net. On the right wing point, kept in by Kulak. To the corner for Brown, now to Draisaitl, goes over to the left wing. To the left wing point, glances off the stick of Lafreniere. He'll bring it out, come into the Oiler end on the right side. He'll stop up. He'll shoot it off the blocker of Skinner. Panarin on the left wing. To Trocheck to the blue line. Miller across to Fox. Through the middle, and that's picked off by Draisaitl. He'll get it out to Brown. Went off his stick, though. Fox, center ice to Panarin. Back to Fox. To Lafreniere into the Oiler end. Off the corner, boards. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. To Trocheck, to the right wing point. Schneider across to Panarin. Right wing to Fox. Had to play it off his skate. Rims it low, goes off the back of the net, over to the left wing. Trocheck to the blue line, to Panarin, comes across the line, on the right to Schneider. Tried to shoot it, couldn't get it through. That one hit Mancini, he was just skating through the slot. Nurse will loop back behind the Oiler net, now through the middle. Up the right wing to Henrique. The shoot the puck just in. Mancini goes into the corner, he's got Henrique right on him. Puck along the right wing. Schneider up the right side off of Kakko. Puck comes out to center ice. Turned up by Janmark. Now to Henrique. Goes off his skate to the right wing corner. 7.5 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers hosting the Rangers. Around to Kakko. Off his stick into the Ranger bench. And we get a whistle. It'll be a face-off in the New York zone.
You know, Jonathan Quick, if you think back to the 21-22 playoff series, if you had told me a couple years later he'd be starting the year 970, I'd be like, come on.
And here we are.
Here we are. That's why you play.
That's why you play. It looks like he's really found a home with the Rangers. After all those years in Los Angeles.
Well, and Shesterkin's going to start 55, 60 a year. He's a heck of a goalie.
Into the corner in his own end. Edstrom up to the top of the circle. Carrick, he'll get it off the boards and out. On his own blue line was Ekholm to Nugent Hopkins. Now on the right side to Kapanen. Will drop it to McDavid. Comes off the right wing towards the net. And a right pad save by Quick, and then covers it up as that was lying there just for a moment in the crease.
Tried to wrong foot him.
7 minutes to go here. Scoreless first period. Oilers putting lots towards that New York net. Rangers started the road trip with a win in Seattle, a win in Vancouver, and a loss in Calgary. Only their second loss this season on the road. They're 7-2-0 coming into this one away from
and Calgary
MSG.
badly outplayed them. And right now, they're going.
Here's Kreider down the left side. He'll shoot it. Bad save by Skinner. He'll cover that up. Calgary winning in a shootout today.
And my theory on this, with all due respect to Calgary, I mean, they haven't made the playoffs the last couple of years, and some people saw them in a bit of a rebuild, but they've played well. They went 4-0 in their homestand, but I think they're getting some teams that are maybe looking at another and you know what? Maybe the Oilers, everybody was wrong with the preseason prognostics. Now, a lot of the prognostications included having Holloway and Broberg in the lineup. And Edmonton's got off to a tough start, and 30th ranked in shot percentage. Nobody saw that. This is a team that had the best shooting percentage in the NHL in 22-23 and the 10th best shooting percentage last year. Nobody saw the team shooting the puck at 30% right now, or being 30th ranked below 9% shooting percentage, all situations.
McDavid out of the Edmonton zone, gets through the middle. Plays it up into the air, trying to split the D. Gets knocked down, puck to the left wing corner. Comes through the middle, and it's Kreider to get it out. Lift it up, hit the glove of Kulak, goes to the left wing corner. Zibanejad will get it all the way across to Panarin, has it on the right wing point. Snapped the puck low, went through the skates of Lafreniere, and Kapanen takes it behind the Edmonton net. To Bouchard, up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now over to Kapanen, his pass that gets picked off. Panarin goes in behind the goal. All the way up to the blue line, drops it, gave it away. It's Draisaitl down the right wing, runs into Panarin, who separated Draisaitl from the puck. Comes out to center ice.
Well, you know what's going off here.
Taken by Brown. We'll give it to Kulak.
No, hopefully it's just a broken helmet.
Yeah, the helmet needs to be attended to right now as the Oilers start up a rush, and it's Nurse through the middle. Puts the puck in off the end boards. After it, Podkolzin. It goes to the right wing corner. Schneider got dumped down. It was underneath him for a moment. Now Brodzinski up the right wing. Comes across to Schneider. 5:10 to go in a scoreless first. We'll dump the puck into the Oiler end. Perry to Emberson. Emberson up the middle of Kajula, now to Ryan, 2-on-2. They crisscross, come in over the Ranger line to Kajula. His shot and a blocker save made by Quick. And up the right wing. Lindgren will get it out, but his pass for Kakko, that's too far. That's icing against the Rangers with 4:52 to go in a scoreless first period. Oilers won't play until Friday when they'll be in Utah, Salt Lake City. First time ever. As they go Utah, Colorado, and Vegas on a 3-game swing.
Looking forward to that, as you know.
Sure. Me too. Face-off will be to the right of Quick. Looking forward to the teddy bear toss tomorrow here at Rogers Place. The Oil Kings in action at 4 o'clock. Puck comes over to the right wing. Draisaitl up the right wing boards to the top of the circle. It's it into the corner to McDavid. In behind the net. Lindgren all over him. They get to the left side. Bumps it back to the blue line. Ekholm on the right to Bouchard. The right wing to Draisaitl. Tried the return pass to Bouchard. That's picked off. Sent to the blue line. Good work by McDavid to keep it in on the right wing. It gets near to the slot. And stepping up on the play was Trouba. The puck cleared out. Goes right back to McDavid. He'll come back in to Perry. Right side to McDavid. Top of the circle to the blue line. Bouchard shot. Save made by Quick. And Edstrom will come up the right wing, but it poked off his stick by Draisaitl. Brought in by McDavid. Right wing to Draisaitl. Behind the net to McDavid. To Draisaitl on the right. To the blue line. Bouchard hammers one on goal. The save made by Quick. He'll hold on to it. We're going to take a break. 3:53 to go. Here's scoreless first period as the Oilers host the New York Rangers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Do you have Al Moon and Bob Stauffer? We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers, Rangers, still zeros. 3:53 to go in the first, but the shots are 17-5 for Edmonton.
Yeah, I don't know if Edmonton can play much better than this 5-on-5. They've had one bad shift the entire game. But this guy's seeing everything and stopping everything.
Face off to the left of Jonathan Quick. The one that sees all and stops all. Puck to the middle. Riley Smith will get it out. Stetcher back into the Edmonton zone off the right wing boards. Got it out. Zibanejad to Fox. Cross to Miller. Miller up the left wing, just off the stick of Kreider. Stetcher's pass that hits his stick, but Henrique able to get it over to the right wing. Smith is there, though, for New York. Up to the top of the circle, to the blue line. Kept in only for a moment. Nurse will get it right back out. Right side to Janmark, to Nurse. Nurse comes into the New York end. Right wing to Jeff Skinner. He'll get it across. The shot by Henrique, and the save made by Quick.
What a stop that was.
Fox will skate out through the middle for New York. Over the Oiler line to Kreider. Back to Fox. It rolls right to Skinner. He'll cover it with 3 minutes to go here in a scoreless first.
That was a terrific stop because it was a recalibrated opportunity. Bang, bang play. And Quick is just feeling it right now, the pipes for the Rangers. And we've seen him. He had a start here once to LA. The Oilers put up 8. LA got 5. It was Hot Tub Time Machine. There was a couple fights in that game as well. It was right out of 1987.
I like those games.
I like that year. Good year in oil country.
It was a good year in oil country.
Eskimos won the Grey Cup. Oilers won the Stanley Cup.
Lots of things going on.
My favorite year of my life.
Puck dumped into the Rangers zone. Podkolzin got to it to Connor Brown.
Probably because I only had one chin that year.
Brown on the end boards. It does come loose to Podkolzin, now to Draisaitl, top of the circle on the right side. A run into, puck does come out. Panarin into the Oiler end, lost an edge, lost the puck, and Podkolzin comes up the left wing. Now to Draisaitl, into the Rangers zone to Podkolzin. Scores! Vasily Podkolzin hammers it off the post and in and gets his first goal as an Edmonton Oiler.
And he looks to the skies after the proverbial monkey off his back. He just wired one. He didn't think about it. He just shot it. Draisaitl served it up on a platter as Panarin had fallen, but Colson banked one off of the skate. And it went back to Draisaitl, and then Vasily hammers it home first of the year.
That was an absolute blast. 17:34, time of the goal for Podkolzin. Great shot. He was going to take a great shot to get one by Jonathan.
Cooley and Perry. Perry's challenging Cooley to a fight here. Cooley's like,
Cooley,
really?
no.
He's like, dude, you're 39. What are you doing fighting?
Puck dumped
I
out.
love Corey Perry.
Me too. Puck dumped out of the Oilers zone. It goes into New York territory. On the right side, Kajula to the left wing point to Kulak to Emberson. His shot doesn't get through. It blocked in the high slot. Puck gets cleared out.
A penalty here.
Out in on the left, Brodzinski will shoot wide of the Oiler net.
Kulak's going to get a holding call or a hook and look out.
Puck to the middle, and the one-timer by Zibanejad is blocked. Across the blue line. Now on the left wing, Brodzinski to the blue for Panarin. Can't get a shooting lane. He'll get the puck to the right wing corner. Zibanejad across to Brodzinski. His shot saved by Skinner. The puck to the left wing corner. Oilers getting a penalty once they touch it. Back to Panarin. Hammers it on net, and a save made by Skinner. Lindgren has it in the right corner. 1-0 Oilers here in the first. Minute 15 to go in the period. Lindgren, right wing. Now to Kako. Off the left wing boards for Brodzinski to the blue line to Panarin. Panarin with a wrist shot, and that goes off of Perry up into the air, and now touched by the Oilers. And Edmonton about to be shorthanded. The first power play of the game goes to New York.
Well, we told you the Rangers got good numbers in a lot of areas. They're 8th in the league in the power play at 23.9%. Edmonton, by the way, is 30th. Check that, 31st. 69.2%. Oilers are 5th in the league at faceoffs at 53.3, but the Rangers is 6th at 53.2. And Derek Ryan's just on an extended shift. Now it's a left side draw, so it's going to be Henrique and Nugent Hopkins out there to start it off.
Kulak off for the hole. Penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers are 13 for 13 on the PK in the last 6 games, though, so they are improving their numbers. 1:03 to go in the first, a 1-0 Oiler lead. Podkolzin from Draisaitl and Brown. At 17:34, face-off to the left of Skinner.
Is that... Man, it's not deep. And that's what happened. They deked Henrique right out of the draw there.
Fox to the blue line. Zibanejad now to Trocheck, top of the circle on the left. To Panarin on the right wing, to the side of the net. Looking for the redirect was Kreider. He missed it. Trocheck keeps it in to the blue line. Zibanejad, right side for Panarin. Shot save made by Skinner. Fox has it in the left wing corner. Off the boards, Trocheck, left wing point. Down the left side to Fox, down low to Kreider. That puck gets turned over, and Henrique can get it out. Zibanejad turns it up out of his own end. 25 seconds to go here in the first period. Panarin in on the right wing, but it goes right to Nurse. Nurse will shoot it out. Janmark's going to go after it. Down that left side, he'll take it in behind the net. Over to the right wing corner. Up the right side, through the middle. Nurse walks in. Scores! Darnell Nurse! Short-handed goal! And the Oilers are up 2-0.
Well, Darnell's always been able to shoot at a goal here late in the period on the PK. And Matthias Janmark hits an activating nurse who saw that there was under 10 seconds left in the period. And the Edmonton Oilers are up 2-0.
What a shot by Nurse. Nurse gets his third of the year. And Edmonton gets a late shorthanded goal. Oilers' first shorthanded goal this season. Puck goes to Nurse. Sail it down the ice. The period will end. Rangers will still have 57 seconds of power play time to start the second period. But Edmonton stayed with it, got rewarded late.
Got 21 shots on goal.
Can't ask for much more.
I mean, that's about as good a period as the Oilers have played all season. They've been all, and you know what? Jonathan Quick, through the first 15 or 16 shots on goal, was standing on his head, and they finally broke through. So the big kill to start the back half of this penalty for Edmonton. Big kill to start period number 2.
Oilers up 2-0 on the Rangers. And we'll head downstairs. This is Brendan Escott with Vasily Podkolzin.
slashing. Time 1 minute, 36 seconds. Rangers penalty, Truba, 2 minutes for slashing at 1:36. Puts the Edmonton Oilers on an actual energy power play. seconds. Winner's goal scored by Bouchard, the assist hit mark and Henry at 11:58.
Rogers Xfinity. Change the way you cheer with internet that's ready for everything.